I am late. But we're going to get this right. So give me a second. All right. People, when I'm in the studio, I feel more balanced. I feel like 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 the words that I'm about to speak have complete and total validation. So let me I'm gonna break some things down like this. I'm gonna tell you guys, appreciate for those that are here. If in fact you're new to the platform, please hit the subscribe button. I'm broadcasting off of multiple platforms right now, and I realized something in the last 4 or 5 months. I realized that I was doing a lot of talking in my personal life through my videos. That shouldn't have been. I am going to talk about the various levels of good guys. It's non-negotiable. What's going on, Duan? It's non-negotiable. There are a lot of women out there that have gotten a lot of accolades based on their booty, based on their beauty. And what they don't understand, this does not mean nothing when you're dating a good guy. The good guys are the ones that we despise. They're probably 100% of the individuals that these women dated in their past. We despise that. We wonder, how could we be in love with someone that has been with that person? We look at them. I'm sure you guys out there right now, you have seen many a times where you've seen a woman with a guy and you like, how did she end up with him? Now, women do this very same thing. I'm not a woman. I'm talking about good guys here today. I need y'all to follow me because we're going to be here in a minute. I'm like LeBron James. I am not interested in individual accolades. I'm only interested in team accolades. Now, what does that mean? Let me make sure we're clear. What I mean in team accolades is every woman that I've had in my life, I seen what their potential was, and I said, you know what, if you do this, this, and this, and this, you can be better. I tried to invoke testosterone into the situation, and I'm not going to say I'm a total failure. As a matter of fact, Atia LaShawn Bradley, when we broke up, she brought a Volkswagen diesel. Anybody that knows me knows I speak highly of cars that have a diesel engine. Now, what Atia LaShawn Bradley showed me is that I was listening to you because women will love to say they're listening to you. They will. But when I tell you slow down around this curve, it's an icy road and you listen, it's a lot different than listening when I tell you, if you take that part of that investment and move it over and invest in that, you'll get a better yield on your returns. And today, you'll start reaping the benefits. You see, people, there's a difference in investing in long term and the difference in investing short term. You should have your short term taken care of and then your long term on the back end of that. Because it makes no sense to say, I got $1 million in the bank, but I got $100,000 in debt. I need y'all to follow me. I'm talking about good guys and what the women need to know when they're dating a good guy. I'm a good guy. If I tell a woman, hey, look, invest in that, it's got nothing to do with me. It's got everything to do with making that person better. I said that. I'm going to say it again. Just take heed to it. People, I have the benefits of having Tony, Jim Jefferson, Calvin, Corey, 4 people, and then Al. Al owns AJN Computers in Bloomfield, New Jersey. Look it up. AJN Computers, Bloomfield, New Jersey. Calvin has group homes. He's a millionaire. Corey, trucking business. Anthony, Tony, he's an average everyday guy. And Jim Jefferson owns Jefferson's Cafe and all those things. Out of 5 of my married friends, 4 of them have businesses and their wives work with them without break or fail. It's an agenda. I'm going to get back to that. So if a good guy, I look at and I have a pattern of what happens when 2 individuals get together, what teamwork is. Teamwork, team. When you with someone, you're on their team. All their friends? No. When you and a woman get together and be in a relationship, that's where the problem is. Trying to get a woman to understand we are a team now. Your friends, your mama, your sisters, your brothers, everybody. We are a team now. That's where the problem is. Now, I just said earlier, I'm more of a LeBron. LeBron and Kobe is different. Kobe would love to shove it down your throat. LeBron said, I'm making everybody better. As a matter of fact, people was wondering why in game 2 of the Phoenix game with the Lakers and the Phoenix, they was wondering why was LeBron passing the ball to CP3? And why at the end of the quarter, 3rd quarter, I think it was, when LeBron James passed CP3 the ball, he wasn't making no shots all night prior to that. Why did LeBron go up to him, put his hand around him and say, my man, I gave you the ball. Why did you pass it? I gave it to you to shoot it. People were wondering. Look, they were saying, commentators were saying, LeBron, why would LeBron pass the ball to somebody who hadn't made a shot all night? Because I just told y'all, I'm like LeBron. LeBron didn't pass the ball for him to him to pass it to somebody else. LeBron says, you're in a funk right now. So guess what? Since you're in a funk and can't shoot, I'm going to give you more of it. Didn't I say something in the last week or 2? I said, if I'm in a relationship with somebody and they don't like my videos, you give them more of the videos that they hate. Didn't I say that? Everything that I say makes sense. Right? You give them more of that. Because that person needs to work. It's something that they need to work on. And because if you ain't making something about them, if your organization isn't about them, because in the back of me are banners, businesses that I need to get back. The COVID thing collapsed my business. I didn't know that when I sold League Legal. I didn't know that. I didn't know that was coming in 2020. It's 2021. I'm under a different protocol. Back to what I was saying. I need y'all to follow me. I am a LeBron James. So I am watching friends have businesses. I told y'all, Al has a business, AJN. Calvin has a business. They do the home health care. Jim Jefferson owns Jefferson's Cafe. And friends that I ain't friends with, a guy that I'm no longer friends with now, Corey, has Restoration Trucking. All of my friends have businesses. I'm going to tell y'all what a good guy can't do. A good guy can't have a woman in his life and have all his friends that have something and then say, well, what are you and your woman doing? Oh, well, she got all this investment over here, but she ain't taking some of that from that investment and investing in us. So what are you doing? Oh, I do that and she does DoorDash. A good guy, you can't do that. I'm talking about women, what they need to understand when they are dating a good guy. One of the problems that I just said is trying to get a woman to invest in by looking at all the individuals that they dealt in their past. See, when a good guy say, hey, take $500 and do that, it ain't got nothing to do with the fact that he need $500. Good guys, we don't need money from our women. Good guys, we tell our women, take $500 and do that because you're going to benefit from it. When it's all over, you're going to be in a different light. That's what good guys do. The problem with a lot of women is when they spent $500 in the past, the no good nigga that they dealt with benefited off of $498 of it. The only thing she benefited from it was paying the $200 ATM fee and giving it to him. That's it. But when a good guy tell you spend $500, you're going to get about $10,000 worth of spending that $500. That's what good guys do. Let me just go left and be straight up. Black women, good guys seem to be a nemesis. We talk about every little thing that we want to do, and it gives our women a text. They create a textbook on to shoot us down and come with alternate, I'm scared or I have insecurity issues based on your plans. And then the good guy is standing there listening to the rebuttal of the plan, and the good guy is saying, that will earn you 20 dirt ball points. When a good guy is speaking, shut the fuck up, pull out a pad, take notes, and execute. Take all your insecurities, throw them in the garbage can, and build and stop the bullshit. Because when good guys speak, let me give you an example of what it is I'm talking about. People, for those that was with me for multiple years, you've heard me talk about Colin Cowherd. Colin Cowherd used to be on radio in Seattle, Washington. Then he was on radio in Las Vegas. Then he was on radio in Connecticut. Then he was on, he went from Las Vegas to Tampa. Then he went from Tampa to Connecticut. And then he went from Connecticut to now Los Angeles, where Colin Cowherd is now on Fox Sports 1 radio. Every time Colin Cowherd got a new job, his wife said, I'm with you, I believe in you, let's move. You're not going to find a black woman to believe in one move. It's, I want to be close to my family. It's going to be all these negatives and everything. I'm telling you, throw that shit out when you're fucking with a good guy. Throw that out. Throw that out. Let me tell you something about a good guy. Once again, good guys, we see your potential like LeBron James. Everybody that's on the team with LeBron James know their potential. And every time that whistle blows and that ball get tossed up, LeBron James says, I'm going to put you in a position where I am going to maximize your potential. I need y'all to follow me. I'm broadcasting live out of Todd Smith Studios today. So I'm on my bullshit. I'm happy though. I'm talking about good guys. If you ain't ever listened to me before, you better listen to me today. Hey, what's going on, David? Been a minute, brother. People, I'm 52 years old. I'll be 53 this year. Look at my physique. I'm a beast. I'm a fucking animal. I was in the back doing curls before I got on today. When the camera came on, I wanted to have that pumped look. You know why? Because I'm a fucking beast and I'm a fucking animal. I just said that, didn't I? I'm getting off track. I'm laughing at something else. People, I'm going to tell you something. Let me give you an example. As I said, let me give you an example of. Okay, here's what happens with a good guy. Appreciate those thumbs up, y'all. Come on, stop fucking with me. Stop being fucking with me here. I'll give you an example of what I'm talking about. A good guy looks at the perspectives, and a good guy goes through check marks. Every time a good guy gets into a relationship with a woman, that woman always seems to say things that they never seem to live up to. And then what happens is there's an itinerary, curriculum, if you will. As me and 10,000 was talking about yesterday, curriculum. People, I am on the hated one, the link below the video. I am on the hated one every morning, every weekday morning at 11 o'clock without break or fail. I'm on the hated one. If I'm in the studio, if I'm at home, I'm broadcasting out your shop. I am there every morning on the hated one. I need y'all to follow me. My pledge to you, I will be here every morning at 11 o'clock. If I see a good guy, let's not make it about me. When a good guy sees the potential of the person that they're dealing with, and that person don't want to execute their potential, you just invoke the cancer into the relationship. That means there's no trust. That means you don't trust. If I can't tell somebody, take $500 and invest in this, and I get any type of pushback, but then last year, which is proof, I showed y'all the text message. Last year, which is proof, I brought a house and had to bring $37 at the closing. And you mean to tell me when it comes to business, a woman could say, oh, that's great. I got friends of mine saying, I'm going to buy a house like you did. Fuck that. I'm keeping my money. If that good guy comes up with any idea, I don't care if it's investing in used toilet tissue, and he get 1% of pushback, you bringing a cancer into the relationship, the demise is imminent. Let me tell you what good guys get for pushback. This specific stuff that I do, I put that over there for that to sit there, and I don't want to mess with that. You need to throw that bullshit out the window, because guess what? When you're with the good guy, that money, that this, that whatever you got over there, it don't need to be. That was a good plan from the estrogen perspective. But now you're dealing with testosterone. And when you're at one with the good guy, he now is trying to make you better. Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. I had a woman one time that we was real serious. A woman, I respect her to the day. She said to me, if we get married, I want a prenup. Probably remember the story. And I didn't say anything, because one thing about women that I learned is when they say something, they already got the ear closed scenario. Women don't do it with me as much the first time around because I come up with ideas that they have to sit down and ponder and be like, God damn, where did you come up with that? And then 2 weeks later, if we talk about that situation again, I'm getting an entirely different response. This happened in my life. This now happened in my life 100% of the time. I can't accept that. I got friends that have wives and they are working in harmony with their wives. I can't do, when you're with them, what women need to understand is when they're with the good guy, your idea is out the fucking window. Say bye-bye to your idea because your idea is laced with independence, I'm thinking, and insecurity trips and all that. Kick your fucking idea out the window. When you're with a man, roll with his idea or leave him alone. These are facts. When you roll with the bad guy, co-sign shit for me, buy this for me, do this for me. Good guys, it's never a for me. All right? It's never a for me when you're with the good guy. It's never a for me. It's never is it a for me when you're with the good guy. This is how you could tell individuals dealt with an abundance of wetbacks. I need y'all to follow me. I'm talking about what women need to understand when they're dating a good guy. So I was dating this woman, and she said to me, I want a prenup. Now, when she said I wanted a prenup, I was like, people, let me tell y'all something. I have over $300,000 invested in my sports memorabilia collection. I've been saying that for years, right? You know why I've been saying that for years? Because I do. Now I'm listening, and it's worth more than that now. But I'm listening to individuals tell me, I got this, I got that, and I'm just like laughing, like, did you not hear me? I have a house, at that time, I got a house in the Pocono Mountains sitting on almost 2 acres. 1 1/8 of an acre. And I'm listening to you tell me about some house in Cleveland in the fucking the $30,000 house area. Like, really? And the house needs work, so you're probably getting 12 to 16 for it at an auction. Really? So I waited. And I waited. And I said, I waited a week, and I said, oh, by the way, I want a prenup too. She said, why? I said, because as a woman, you know, you're entitled to my pension. She said, yeah, but I didn't know that. So she started rebuttaling the reasons why I wanted one. But because she wanted one, every reason wasn't an insult against me. When you don't roll with the good guy's plan, it's a fucking insult. People, I'm gonna show y'all something. You see this right here? This is a JVC DVM5. See this right here? This is a JVC DVM5. 100 times zoom. 100 times zoom. Came out. People, this came out, the first one came out in 95. This is the second one that came out in 1996. They filmed Jurassic Park 2 with these. I paid $3,600 for this back in 1996. I'm almost willing to bet there isn't one woman I've ever dated that have a boyfriend or a husband that paid $3,600 for a camera for personal use. I'm willing to bet that. And then 25 years later, they still have it. All right? But I still have it because I knew there was going to be some worth. That's why I still have it. I knew there was still going to be some worth. 21 years later. People, like I said, I had a woman tell me, I want a prenup, and I was worth more than her. Gold coins, silver coins, hell, my watch collection. But she told me, I want a prenup because I need to protect what I have. Well, I will oblige you because honestly, I need the protection. People, I'm going to tell you something about the average woman. Their mind is only geared on dating a no good guy. Their brain don't know how to function when it comes to dating a good guy. There is no protocol in place when it comes to dating a good guy. The ideas and plans that us good guys come up with, it's a total non-understanding. It's like their brains can't compute. It's like they only have contingencies in place for no good. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I brought my woman a pair of frames. I brought the frames almost 3 months ago. But when I brought the frames was I brought them from Germany. Because when you buy Kazals, you'll go to places and they'll say, oh, we have them, but they don't because they're so expensive, they can't stock them. But when you're dating a good guy, see, we don't fuck around with Michael Kors. We're not fucking around with shit Shaquita go. You know, I'm not gonna put something on my woman where if she go, why am I getting a low battery? You know, what's not gonna happen is, okay. What's not gonna happen is, what's going on, Greg? What's not gonna happen is, my woman is not going to be in the store and walk into the store and a chick with 5 kids by 5 different wetbacks, she got the same frames on as my woman. That ain't how good guys roll. So I had to get glasses though when my woman is walking around with these glasses on, people will look at them and say, oh, those are sizzling. Girl, what are those? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I'm getting me some of those. And my woman in her head is going to say, bitch, no, you ain't. My man, you ain't getting none of these. That's the class that good guys put their women in. I need y'all to follow me. When I ordered the frames, I ordered the ice blue and the clear lens. The clear lens don't have medicine in them. The clear lens is so she can rock them all day, every day, as they say in the loop. She can rock them all day, every day. They just, the frames with Kazal on them. Boom. Oh shit, girl, what are those? You look at them, they got Kazal plastered in the lens. Now, when they sent me the frames, my friends was like, well, you shouldn't have sent them back. You blah, 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 blah. You know, all you got to do, you should have put the clear lenses in it, the transitional lenses. I'm like, look here, motherfucker. How we roll over here is when she walk around with them frames on, I want her to be able to wear them at night, in the day, when she walk in the building, when she sleeping, if she nod the fuck off, she wanted to be rocking those frames. And then I wanted to get her something else that matched, so I had to wait and make sure I had those. Now I got them, they came. I'm gonna show y'all to them. But I gotta get her I gotta get her the other things to match. Now I know they got what I got. Oh, we sorry, no. You thought I was, because they came from the UK, you thought I was just gonna get them. You know what I asked for, y'all ain't have them in stock. So it ran a problem. That's how the good guys roll. The good guys, we don't do like the guy I ain't friends with no more. Run around and claim I make $500,000 a year, but you got your wife in a bullshit ass 1994 Chevy, and it's 2017. And the best thing you could buy for your wife is a 1994 Chevy that you brought in 1999. You still got it claiming, oh, that's what my wife want. My wife only want, my wife likes this truck. Let me tell you something. What's going on, Deshaun? I appreciate that. My man says, salute, brother. Listening while I'm driving. My man. So let me just tell you something. You can't tell a good guy that you make $500,000 a year and your wife is driving a 1994 Chevy truck rusted the fuck out. I had a girlfriend ask me, I need something from you. Just send me $20. In my head, I fainted. Because in my head, the friend that made the $500,000 a year, his wife said, Smitty, hey man, when I get this $6,000 check, all my wife wants is $20 to go to the thrift store. I would backslap my wife if she asked me for $20. I don't hit women. I will backslap my fucking wife. If she ever said, baby, wow, we got a $10,000 check, just give a sister $20. I just want to go get me, bitch. I'm laughing at something else. Good guys, no, we will up the ante on your quality of life, even if you don't think so. I need y'all to follow me. We're talking about good guys and what the women that's dating them, they need to know. Talking about good guys. Something that, especially women in the community you call black, something they need to know because they don't get it. Appreciate those thumbs up, y'all. Come on, stop fucking with me. Stop being fucking with me here. I'm talking about good guys. So that's what the good guy do. The good guy makes sure his woman is a representation of him. Oh, you down with me now? No, you ain't had these before. So we don't do Michael Kors. We don't do Michael Kors. Like I said, what we do is, oh, those are hot. Girl, I'm getting me some of those. No, you not. What's going on, King? Let's be clear. People, I got a scooter. When I tell people I got a scooter, they laugh at me. Then I tell them, oh, what you laughing at? Damn, dog, you too big for a scooter. Not the 600 Silverwing that I have. No, that costs $9,000. Oh, my bad. You was thinking of that $800 Pep Boy scooter, right? Yeah, of course you was. Oh, you getting what I got? No, you ain't. You ain't getting a $9,000 scooter. You ain't getting that. You only get the $9,000 scooter when you have an abundance of money left over after you got all the other toys you want. When you got 2 sports cars already, both BMWs, and then you turn around and say, now let me go and get this. You don't get the $9,000 scooter when you got a car and then get that. I need y'all to follow me. We're talking about good guys here today. I spoke earlier about LeBron James. So let me dive into that a little bit more. People, as a good guy, me personally, I can't go to my friends and say, oh, we doing this and this and this and this. Nope. When I say take this amount of money and do that, and the second you do what I say do, your living expenses are going to come down. And then it's still going to feed your retirement. The best of both worlds. You can't rebuttal that with a knockoff. My ideas don't have knockoffs. I have pair of Cazals too. They make knockoff Cazals. My idea is there are no knockoffs. My idea is let me tell you something. When I was 27 and I bought my second house, I told y'all, the realtor said, man, that's the best idea I've ever heard. I've been doing real estate for, either he said 23 years or 27 years. He said, I did real estate for 23 years or 27 years. This was in 1997. He said, that's the best idea I've ever heard. That was 1997, 2007, 2017. 23 years later in 2020, I struck yet again when I brought real estate and hit motherfuckers off with the exact same idea. Just tweaked a little bit, of course, because I'm older. And then got $11,000 on the back end. $537 total came out of my pocket to buy a house. And when I kick an idea to somebody that has the ability to execute, and I get a knockoff idea, you're going to cause a grand scale of doubt to the good guy. You can sell that to the no good guy. The good guy ain't buying that. He's not. The good guy ain't buying that. What I've noticed when it comes to women, I noticed. Now, no good guys can't say this, but I'm a good guy. What I've noticed, like I said before, what I noticed when it comes to the good guys, women won't let go. I am in a relationship now. My ideas now need to be improved. I said something earlier. Build a bullshit. The video I did, for those that are watching me on other platforms, the link is below to come check it out over on Facts and 100%, aka now, aka the hated one. I said, and I heard what I said in the video because I was sitting there when I said it. You can't tell an individual you're going to do something, but won't do something that when you execute that in which you said you was going to do, it'll put you better off. Let me just be frank. You can't say, I'm going to move there, and then get here and be like, so what do you do when you get here? An individual come up with an idea where your move can be a smooth transition, and you say no. But the idea you come up with, well, if you do this every month, then I'll be okay with that. That doesn't fly with a good guy. It doesn't, people. It doesn't. We're talking about good guys here today, and something what women need to know. People, I got a Toyota Corolla outside. My Toyota Corolla has 200,000+ miles on it. I think it's time to swap it out and get something different. If I was to say to my woman, I got rid of that 2009 Toyota Corolla S, it looks good, and then turned around and got a 2006 with 300,000 miles on it, my woman would easily look at the math on that and say, that was dumb, baby. There's something wrong with that. Matter of fact, I had a woman look at my book and point out wrongs in my book. So let me say that. Let me say that again. If I have an agenda to get something with less miles on it and newer as my everyday car, and I get something, if the car's a 2009 and I go get a 2006 with more miles, then I did not achieve the agenda. So let's talk about that. When a woman is in a relationship with a good guy, he ain't trying to sit down there and listen to, well, the reason why I'm not saying that is because this guy is looking out for me every month. So let me help the world understand when you're dating a good guy. The good guys don't like to hear their woman getting fucked. Not even a little bit. The good guys want to hear their woman at least get mad one time for something. The good guy don't want to hear their woman, everything is fucking peachy, everything is jolly, I'm just going to go do this, I'm just going to, I brought a car, and they took the engine out of it because I didn't pay them $3, but you know what, I'm just going to catch Uber everywhere I go. A good guy want to hear his woman say, no, I'm going to tear off in these motherfuckers' ass. The good guy don't want to hear that. The good guy don't want to hear an excuse as to why she is allowing everybody to say that they are these things and these titles, but nobody's coming to her defense. Oh, my cousin know this dude, and my cousin called me up and said that blah, 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 blah. No, what the good guy want to hear is my cousin called and tore off in this motherfucker's ass. That's what the good guy want to hear. Because everything that woman did before they got into the relationship with the good guy, it don't mean shit no more. That was you yesterday. You today now is us. This is what I mean. As a good guy, these individuals don't seem to know how to commit. Don't seem to understand that, no, you don't have independent thoughts no more. The thoughts that you had, them shits is out the window. You're fucking with a good guy now. I need y'all to follow me. So if the good guy get told, well, the reason why I'm not saying nothing because they took the engine out the car because I owe them $3 is because I really owe them $3. Well, then guess what? If you're still paying the car note, then you can't say nothing to the good guy when they said, because now we took the engine, you owe us $600 a month. You can't get the good guy to respond to that because you already showed the good guy that talking about that situation is off limits. You have accepted the terms of that situation. You cannot get mad at the good guy because the good guy is not going to dwell with you. The good guy is not going to come and talk to you about that situation. I know in your world, you think you're doing good, but the good guy says, you know what? We got to put an end to this. Because I have a woman now that won't get mad And everybody is treating her like a piece of fucking shit. But her perspective is, oh, my cousin called them and then he told them this and that. When I had a problem with my brother, I called my friend James. And my friend James said, your fucking brother's a piece of shit, he bugging. If I call James Lewis today, hey, remember that such and such right now? James Lewis will say, yeah, you know your brother, man, he a fucking piece of work. But when a good guy, he's not supposed to talk to his girl and say anybody that she know contacted the individual and they said, well, he is trying. No, that doesn't work with the good guy. And then the good guy sit down there and say, you know what? For some strange reason, my woman can get mad at me for something there's nowhere near as worth as what that individual, but that individual is getting a pass. That doesn't sit well with the good guy. All you're doing is rehashing an old cancer and you're validating the cancer. You can't do that when you're dating a good guy. You can't. You can't. You can't. You can't understand and understand the frustrations of the good guy in any other situation, but you choose not to understand his frustrations when everybody around you is treating you like a piece of fucking shit. And they're only doing that because your approach to everything is, I'm just going to take the high road. It's just jolly. It's just peachy. No. Because after all, that's why I went through everything that I went through. Because everybody thought I was peachy and everybody's, you know, like I said, my mom treated me like shit because, oh, you want family. Oh, you look after your brothers. You came from Virginia. You gave your brother $1,000. You brought him a cell phone, put him in a hotel room for you stayed with him for 2 days and then paid. Oh, you just want family. Oh, you paying all my bills. Oh, you brought my boyfriend a car. Oh, you can say anything to you because you want love. You want family. You want happiness. No, I don't, bitch. No, I don't. You got me fucked up. So then my mom talked to me like I was just a first tier piece of shit. I'm sitting at my mom's house like, did I do something to this woman? No. She's playing on who you are. And you're trying to get your woman to understand, yo, fuck everybody, it's just me and you. No, I got friends that I need to call on Thursdays. I got friends that I need to call twice a week. No, the fuck you don't. That ain't how life goes. In no perspective. They are called tribes. They are called families for a fucking reason. When that is proven to be something that you're not going to get, what you're doing simply is showing that good guy that he has no place in your life. I'll catch you guys on the next one.